Last episode, we started our journey with Chelsea and got off to a hot start. Tammy Abraham scoring twice to lead us to a win in our first preseason match. Hey, welcome back. It's RespectTheJeff with another video in this Chelsea series. If you've been enjoying the content so far, or if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and stay up to date with videos as I roll them out. But for right now, let's march on with this preseason tournament. We played the first game in the last episode, but I'm just going to sim through the rest. I really want to get into the actual Premier League season. I'm going to drop some of our youth players in here just to spread around some minutes with the team. I'm excited to see what players like Tomori and James are going to be able to do for us later in the season. We're going to have some decisions to make leading up to this first game. I'm still not sure who's nailed down a central mid spot yet. Players like Loftus-Cheek can definitely be viable. But with Conte, Jorginho, Kovacic also in the lineup, I'm just going to have to see who performs best, I think. So like I said, I'll just sim some of these games. We pulled out a draw on this one. Giroud getting on the score sheet. I wonder how many minutes he'll be able to get for us this season between him, Batshuayi, and Abraham. Another chance for the team to perform against Chicago Fire, and they do 4-0. That is a huge win. Pulisic getting on the score sheet twice. Looking really exciting in preseason so far. And Giroud scores again, showing his quality. On to the semifinals now. And a 2-1 win. Abraham and Pulisic scoring once again. He's looked really bright and honestly might be fighting for a starting spot come the beginning of the year. And we're on to the final now. It's only a preseason tournament, but it would be nice to start the season out on a high. But we've just lost out on penalties, went into it 1-1, and lost 4-3 on pens. Not a big deal though, it was only preseason and I liked what I saw from the team most of those games. But that's over, so let's set our sights on our upcoming game. We have Manchester United up first in the Premier League. It's going to be a really tough game, and in real life, they smashed us 4-0, so I'm hoping we can at least do better than that here. And it's a chance now for our first pre-match press conference. This will be my first time using this in FIFA 20, so I'm excited to see how it works. So the first question is asking about our preseason form and how we can carry that over into the season. We have a couple options to respond here, and I'm just going to comment on the quality of the squad. I think it's important to focus on that since we're not able to make transfers, and it seems like morale went up from that. Can the team handle the pressure to qualify for the Champions League? And honestly, all of these look like solid answers. I don't really know if there's a clear-cut wrong choice. But again, morale goes up from that answer as well, so I guess we're doing fine. And now about Azpilicueta, our captain. And I'd like to compliment him, but these are some weird choices. I wonder if it's because we have him on the bench. That's just a leftover from our preseason squad. I don't even know what to answer here because none of these are what I'd like to say. I'd like to give him some praise. But it seems like that comment worked anyways. I don't know, it doesn't seem like these questions are the smoothest right now. I'm hoping it'll improve a little bit as the year goes on. Everything just kind of worked out for me. I picked random answers and it seems like morale just shot up. I don't know if I just got lucky or if that's how it works, but I'm hoping it's a little more challenging or complex. I guess we'll see. I'll try some of the press conferences in the next game or two as well. But anyways, right now we need to focus on getting our squad ready for this upcoming game against Manchester United. Based on what I saw in preseason, I want Pulisic and Abraham to start up top. They looked really bright. I think Willian just edges Pedro out as well. Conte is obviously the first name on the team sheet in midfield. And I think Loftus-Cheek is warranted a start as well. He looked really bright whenever he came on. And I'm going to keep Jorginho in that deep midfield role. His passing is going to help us out a lot. In the back line, Rudiger, obviously our first choice center back. It's between Zuma and Christensen for the other spot. I think I'm just going to give Christensen the nod. He's a little bit better of a passer on the ball. Emerson definitely going to start over Alonso. He's looked fantastic. And Azpilicueta, the captain, a shoe-in at right back. As far as the rest of the team goes, I definitely want Kovacic on the bench. He's a great option. Can kind of plug into any of those midfield spots. And I'm a little stuck between Giroud and Batshuayi for our substitution up top. I'm going to leave Giroud on the bench because he scored so many goals in preseason already. And I know a big topic this year also is the dynamic player potential. I just want to take a peek to see if anything's changed in the preseason. And we have had some changes. Caballero and Pedro both went down already, 1 overall. They're a little old. Pedro's only 32 though, and he seemed to play fine in preseason. I'm a little shocked that he went down. But I mean, nothing too out of the ordinary, I suppose. A little disappointing to see though. But I guess it wasn't like he was killing it or anything. Some of the older players like Giroud seem to have done well, and he hasn't gone down. And on the flip side, some of these young players are going up. Even Antonio Rudiger, he's already 26, but he went up 1 overall as well. Batshuayi rising, and Barkley too. I'm excited to see how this pans out for the rest of the year. I hope some of these young players grow a lot. Alright, so it's time to introduce the career event for this episode. Again, these are randomly generated events that are just going to add some challenge onto our career, and let's see what we got now. The team's been training hard in the offseason and is now susceptible to injury, so we've got to change the injury frequency slider to 75 for the next 5 matches. That is going to be really tough, and I hope we won't get any big injuries early in our season now because of it. And we have Emerson reaching out. I definitely see him as a starter, so I'm glad to see he's ambitious about our season. Alright, so you guys know the team sheet. We already set it for the upcoming game. I'm just going to quickly pop into the game settings and change the injury frequency to 75. I really hope we can stay injury-free, even though it's going to be more likely now. But we'll see what happens. And here we go, the first game of the season. It's our first competitive game in charge away at Old Trafford. This is going to be a tough one for the team, but I like what I saw in preseason, and I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances. We're just going to have to start strong with a lot of intent and put some pressure on them early. Pogba now, strolling through midfield, blows by 2 players, and a third has a shot! Kepa just keeps that one out. What an opportunity for Manchester United early in the game. What quality from their midfield. Pogba is just outstanding, so hard to close down. And a corner coming in now. Settled, fantastic touch. Kepa's there again. Just trying to get rid of that ball. It's laid off. Some space opening up now. It's Loftus-Cheek on it. Centers the ball for Abraham, but it's won back. We just can't keep possession. And again, some more pressure on us now. A beautiful through ball played. Rashford trying to cut inside. A shot. It's a scuffed clearance. Once again, another shot in the box, just kept out by our goalie. Well, it's Manchester United who have been putting the pressure on us instead. And so far, Kepa is the only reason we've stayed in this match. But the scoreline does remain level. Corner coming in, and it's a header wide. Chance for a free kick now. Pogba sends one in, and it's cleared out. Conte does really well to win the ball back there. Plays through Abraham. And a poor touch. He loses the ball once again. Sanchez on it. Conte struggling to close down. A perfect pass. Picks his way through, and it's the opening goal. But it looks like it's just offsides. We got away with another one, but that was close. Another opportunity now. Kepa makes a 4th save. Absolutely outstanding. A short corner this time. Conte looking to close down. Ian Sanchez in a standstill here. Ball to the top of the box. It's back on it. Conte does so well to win that ball back. And now it almost breaks, but Abraham can't get on the end of the pass. Emerson. And it's halftime. We have struggled to get anything going in this first half. We've had almost no possession of the ball, and all the chances have fallen to Manchester United. No substitutions yet for us, but we have to come out stronger in this second half. We simply need to create more opportunities. Pulisic on it now. Jorginho sends the ball wide. Azpilicueta. It's Conte centering the ball once again. Loftus-Cheek. Clever spin. And he sprays the ball out wide. It's with Willian now. Great step over. Looking to get a cross off. And he cuts it back. He's taken down by Shaw just outside the box. That was clever from the Brazilian winger. And we might have an opportunity now to get a nice ball into the box. It's Willian over it. Chips that one up to the front post, but it's knocked away easily. Now Azpilicueta. Willian once again on the break. A lot of space opening up. Looks to put a ball into Abraham, but it's cut out well. The movement was there, but it was just covered well by the Manchester United defense. Azpilicueta. Jorginho in the middle, looking to send Pulisic early. A pinpoint pass from distance, but a poor touch takes it away. Rashford now charging forward on the counter. He has Martial just ahead of him and plays him in. Has to cut the ball back. Across into the box. Kepa with another save. Conte finding Willian again on the wings. Looking to get the better of Shaw, but he just cuts that out. That was a really close piece of skill. Christensen now just there ahead of Martial to clean that up on defense. It's been a much better second half for us, and I want to get some fresh legs on now. Jorginho's on a yellow. I'm going to bring in Kovacic to fill in that spot, and I actually want Conte back in the defensive position just to give us a little more cover. I'm going to throw Giroud up top. Abraham has not been impressive tonight. And while we're at it, I'm going to drop Hudson-Odoi in as well. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a boost from the subs here. It's still tied, and we could definitely get a result. It's Lingard on the ball now. Great skill. A shot goes wide. Hudson-Odoi looking sharp already with a clever back heel. And he looks to beat the center back, but he can't get by. And a break could be on for Manchester United now. They still look to get in front. It's Rashford on it, charging down the field. We're struggling to close down. Still Rashford, a clever ball through, but Kepa gets out on it. And given right back away. A poor throw there. It's Fred coming out wide to receive it. Mata looking to get a cross off. Back to the top of the box, it's Pogba. Looking for any kind of opening. It's chipped up to the back post. Azpilicueta gets it away, but only just. And Willian heads it back. It's full time. We hang on for a result. But they sure put the pressure on us again at the end of the match there. Not the best result, but all things considered, it could have been a lot worse than a tie. And now let's jump into the post-game press conference. Now I'm basically reiterating what I was just saying. It's not the result we wanted, but we will continue to improve. Seems like the morale goes up pretty much no matter what I say. Azpilicueta coming up as a topic once again. I think he played really well. I'm just going to say I think the other players should follow, and it seems to have worked. I don't know, it seems like every option I choose, the bars just go up. I'm not really sure what the nuances to this system are yet. And now they're just asking more about the game. How did we find this match? I guess we need to work harder. And again, that seems to be well received. Azpilicueta is now very happy. And it's important to keep the captain happy, I suppose. And that's the end of the questions. And let's get back to it. So one cool thing I did notice, and I think I pointed it out in last episode as well, but some of these dynamic images are really cool. They seem to actually be based off of what happened in the last game. Here's a topical article about the game we just played and a picture of Rashford from it, which I think is pretty neat. And also, I had left a nasty challenge on Sanchez that led to a free kick in the last game, and it looks like he's out for 2 months. I know it's a pretty small aspect of career mode, but I'm enjoying some of these news articles so far. Just thought it was cool. It's time to focus on our next game though, and it is a big one. We play Liverpool in the UEFA Super Cup. I'm going to go ahead and try one or two more of these press conferences just to see how things work out, but honestly, if they continue to be the same way, I might just start skipping these. So in terms of our expectations against Liverpool, I'm just going to say we'll focus on the performance. And again, morale just went up from that. They ask if we're prepared for the next match. I'm just going to say it's like any other match, really. And again, morale going up. We are now into very happy territory. And that's the end of the press conference. I like the way these look, but like I was just saying, it doesn't seem like it adds all that much to the game. I don't want to waste time in these videos just showing answers to these that don't mean anything. So I think for future games, I might just show a snippet or two of what the manager's saying, just so it looks cool, but I don't think you guys actually care or need to see the answers to all these. I'm giving some new faces a chance in this match. Alonso's back in the lineup and Pedro as well. And just making sure that the injury frequency is still there for the next 4 games. And it is. And let's get to kickoff now. It's our first chance at silverware this season. Against Liverpool, though, who's going to be a really tough side to beat. They're among the best teams in the world, and that front 3 is really deadly. Our defense has not looked great so far this season, but I'm still optimistic. Finding some space now, Alonso. Hudson-Odoi picks that ball up. Great skill on the turn. And just beautiful footwork from the left winger. Barkley looks to find him and does well once again. A bright start. Mohamed Salah looking dangerous, but it's just cut out. Great defending. Again, Salah picking the ball up. Beautiful pass through. It's Firmino. Shot. Kepa gets down to make the save once again. Jorginho. And it's Barkley charging downfield. Great strength to hold off the defender. He's in some room now. Getting his head up to look. Cuts that one back. Hudson-Odoi has a go. Alisson just keeps that one out of the goal. Brilliant opportunity from our side. And Hudson-Odoi taking his chances in the starting 11 well so far. That easily could have been a goal. Chance from a corner now. Ball whipped in and it's headed. Tipped over once again. And Salah getting in that space behind our defense. He is so quick on the ball. Looking to make something happen, but he can't pick out that final pass. Well defended in the end. But Kepa gives the ball away really sloppily. It's Salah again, winding his way through our defense, barely kept out by Zuma. The Egyptian winger is causing us a lot of trouble already, and so is Liverpool's high press. They continue to win the ball back off of us. And now it's Wijnaldum pulling wide, puts a cross in. Azpilicueta settles that one down. Jorginho sprays it wide. It's Hudson-Odoi. But he can't keep a hold of it, and Liverpool again. And some scrappy fights going on now. We win the ball back again. It's Hudson-Odoi. In a lot of room now. Can he make something happen? No. It's kicked back to Alisson. Good defense. Liverpool charging down their end now. Mane so fast with the ball. Picks out a pass. Back to Mane. Puts that one in the box. It's settled. A shot in the back of the net. Some sloppy defending, and we can't keep that one away. Firmino getting on the score sheet in the 32nd minute. And keeping the pressure up now. Barkley back to defend. Fantastic tackle to win the ball back. But it's a free kick. It looked clean to me. I appreciate the hustle at least. Salah looking to put a ball in. It's pinged up towards the middle. Kepa keeps that one away. Just brilliant again. And we're at halftime now. Things have not been great for us. Only one shot, not even on target. We absolutely need to do better in the second half if we want any chance at winning. It's been a tough start to the season. Manchester United and Liverpool back to back. But with a team like this, we have to get results against the big sides. Jorginho finding Azpilicueta. Some space might be on now. And it's Pedro getting in behind in a ton of room. He lofts that one up. Batshuayi has a go. It's a pretty tame effort in the end, but good movement. Allison gives that one away poorly. Batshuayi settles on the turn, has a go from distance. He's looked lively in the start of this half. Ball sent out wide, it's Mane now. Great pace on the ball. Azpilicueta's there to cover. It's put central. Firmino, a shot from distance off the post. That's really lucky for us. Some room might be on now. Azpilicueta to Pedro again, finding space. Hudson-Odoi is there at the far end, but it's a poor cross at the end of the move. Good idea, but poor execution. In from the throw-in now to the top of the box. Finding Kanté, settles, has a go, and it's inches wide of the post. And that was so close to being our opening goal. I can't believe he didn't finish that, but a great effort nonetheless. It's Alexander-Arnold on it now. Looking to pick out a pass maybe. Top of the box to Firmino. Brilliant spin, it's Salah on it, has a go! The first shot's deflected, but the second is in. It's 2-0 now. Liverpool double their lead. And it's the dangerous Mo Salah getting his name on the score sheet. He's been asking questions from our defense the whole game, and he finally gets the result he's looking for. A nice first-time shot and just the composure to finish the second. Making some substitutions now because I think we need it. Giroud up top and Loftus-Cheek in the middle. I think he can be dangerous for us. And we need to make something happen now because time is running out. Some space opening up now. It's Kanté on it. Looking for a way through. Giroud making the overlapping run and looks to find the return pass. Maybe too clever there. It's Loftus-Cheek on it. Driving up the field. He's such a great dribbler. And it's Hudson-Odoi now. Rides a challenge out. Beautiful feet. And cuts that back to the top of the box. Poor pass. But definitely the right idea. Still Kanté looking to make something happen. It's Giroud, Loftus-Cheek making a great run through midfield. Picks that ball up and looks to have a touch around the defender, but great tackle in the end. Chance from the corner now. Jorginho curls that one in, and Giroud flicked to the back post, but it's wide. It's Salah now picking the ball up again. Cutting inside, has a go on his left. Outstanding save from Kepa, that was going in. It's a shot from way out, and Salah has just been on fire this evening. And Kanté looking to send Giroud up top, but it's full time. A very disappointing result, but Liverpool were definitely the better team out there. Not an ideal way to start the season, but we just have to keep our heads up because it's going to be a long one. And now it's on to the next game. So the Super Cup is a wrap, and we have our first Premier League game under our belts already. It's going to be Leicester up next. Another tough game, but definitely not the same caliber we've faced so far. I really hope we get a result here, because we need to start pulling out wins if we want to be successful this season. I really think we can target top 4. So hey, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe and help the channel out. I'll be back soon with a new update, and we will continue on with this season. But until then, I'm RespectTheJeff, and I'll see you all next time.